Now, even though this question says for a period of 30 days ending 27th of July 2019 inclusively, and that is what we are doing, and even after running it, it says accepted, but if you submit this, it is going to fail. You see, wrong answer. Why did it fail? Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. On this channel, we try to learn various concepts of data science by practicing a lot of questions. This video is in continuation of the SQL 50 Crack SQL Interview in 50 question series, where we are trying to learn hands-on SQL using 50 carefully curated questions covering diverse aspects of SQL. So we are already done with the select, basic joins, as well as the basic aggregate functions. We are currently working on sorting and grouping. Then we'll be moving on to advanced select and joins, subqueries, and finally ending with advanced string functions, regex, and clauses. In our previous video, we solved this question called number of unique subjects taught by each teacher, where we learned about how to count unique values in a column. In this video, we are going to solve this question called user activity for the past 30 days part 1 and try to learn from it. So yeah, let's jump right in. So this is the 24th question of the series called user activity for the past 30 days part 1. And if I look at the companies this question has been asked in, so Facebook, Bloomberg, Zoom, kind of an important question. Let's look at what the question has to say. We are given a table called activity with 4 different columns: user ID, session ID, activity date, and activity type, and the data types being integer for the first two, date, and then enum. This table may have duplicate rows. The activity type column is an enum category that can take values open session, end session, scroll down, or send message. This table shows the user activities for a social media website. Note that each session belongs to exactly one user. We are asked to write a solution to find the daily active user count for a period of 30 days ending 27th of July 2019 inclusively. A user was active on some day if they made at least one activity on that day. Order of the result does not matter. Let's go through this example and see what do we need in our output. So here we have several users, their different session IDs, their dates, and activity type. And 30 days before 27th of July 2019, including this date, we need to say that, okay, on every particular date, how many different users or unique users were active. So if you just calculate the 30 days before this date is going to be 28th of June 2019, because we need to include those two dates as well in that 30-day period. So on or after 28th June 2019 and on or before 27th of July 2019, we need to keep only those rows. So if we look at it, this 20th of July 2019 and 21st of July 2019 lies in that period, but 25th of June is before 28th of June and it is falling outside that bracket. So we are only concerned about these two dates, and then for each of these two dates, we need to find the number of unique users. So on 20th of July 2019, there are two different unique users, user ID 1 and 2. On 21st of July 2019, there are again two different unique users. So that is what we have in our output. So the first step of this is we need to perform a filter using this activity date, and we have to say that, okay, whenever your date is between 30 days before this and this date, then you only keep those rows. So if I go ahead and perform the filtering, so from this table called activity, we are only going to keep those rows where activity date, so activity date is between includes these two dates. Here you see, right, it says inclusively. So whatever dates you write between A and B, so A and B will also be included. So between 30 days before this and this date. So how to subtract days from a date column? We learned about this. We can use date sub, then from 2019 July 27, we need to subtract 30 days, interval 30 day, and so this is one day, 30 day before this 27 of July 2019 and 2019 07 27. Okay, so what is this going to do? This is going to keep only those rows which are in this date range. Let me go ahead and do select star so that it's easier for us. Okay, if I run this, let me drag it above and let me drag it to the left. So now we are only left with those rows which are in that date range. And we saw that the 25th of June part was not in that date range. Now, once we are here, then all we have to do is we can group by the activity date and count the different number of or the unique number of user IDs. So if I go ahead and do group by activity date, and I'm going to return the activity date. So return, because for every activity date we need that, and this should be aliased as day, because in our output this is aliased as day. So as day, and then we need to count distinct user ID, and this should be aliased as active users. Okay, let me go ahead and run this and let's see what happens. Now, even though this question says for a period of 30 days ending 27th of July 2019 inclusively, and that is what we are doing, we are subtracting 30 days from it. And even after running it, it says accepted. But if you submit this, it is going to fail. You see, wrong answer. Why did it fail? The reason being we missed something. Let's look at what does it say again. Daily active user count for a period of 30 days ending 27th of July 2019 inclusively. Now think about it. 27th of July 2019, this is what we have, and we are subtracting 30 days out of it. We know if you do it on your fingers, 30 days before 27th of July 2019, including 27th of July 2019, is going to be 28th of June 2019. But if you subtract 30 days directly from this, it is going to land you on 27th of June 2019. Think about this in a better way. For example, let's say today is 14th of January 2024. I say subtract 2 days from today. That is going to land you on 12th of January 2024. But if I say 2 days before 14th of January 2024, that includes 14th of January 2024, then it should go to 14th of January 2024 and 13th of January 2024. So you say that is a problem. That is why the fix for this is instead of subtracting 30 days, it should be actually 29 days. Now let me go ahead and run this. So obviously accepted, not a problem, but if now submitted, it will pass. See, this is accepted and this is how we do it. So we need to be very careful that even though it says something, but it can mean entirely different thing, or you might miss something. So be very careful about this, because these are the places where interviewer is checking your knowledge and conceptual understanding. So yeah, this is how we do it. Let me know if there's a better way or a more efficient way to solve this question. Let the solution be in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video.